So, what makes flu seasonal? There's lots of theories, all of which have merit and provide clues as to what you can do to avoid a bout of flu. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry as we find out why colds and flu strike in winter. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Now, the one thing that characterizes winter is less sun. It may shine brightly every day, but it has no real power to warm things. And since we depend on the sun's power to turn the cholesterol in our skin into vitamin D, this leaves us with impaired vitamin D production. And no vitamin D production leads to vitamin D supply problems, specifically in the lungs. Since vitamin D helps us to produce antibiotics that snuff out unwanted respiratory tract visitors, low vitamin D leaves our defenses down, a situation respiratory pathogens readily exploit. Colder weather also sends us indoors. Let's be honest. It's absolutely no fun to have a picnic lunch when the ice cold wind is nipping at your fingers and your nose and other exposed bits. Unfortunately, when you move indoors to escape the cold, so does everyone else. So we suddenly find ourselves sharing our air with lots of others. Now, it does have a plus side. The more people breathing the same air, the warmer it gets. The catch, if one of the people breathing the air is also shedding virus, our lungs are toast. So, missing vitamin D and sharing the love are probably not helpful. But the real reason flu is seasonal, it's physics. A research group from Emory University have demonstrated it's the environmental conditions. Temperatures are cooler and the air is drier, and it's this combination that makes for virus heaven. In order to move from one victim to the next, virus particles need to get and stay airborne. When the air is drier, it's a lot easier to get a lift off. Think about it. A cough or a splutter, by its very nature, is a rather wet experience. Now, if you're a virus particle trapped in a ball of spit, this is great. You're protected from drying out. But there's a catch. You're a dead weight. Your trajectory is down, which leaves you hobnobbing with the shoes and the stones on the ground. Since there are no soft, warm human cells to move into, you're a goner. If, on the other hand, you're expelled into dry air, your future is a lot brighter. The dry air will facilitate a little evaporation. And now, instead of being a huge lump of a particle weighing in at more than 20 micrometers in diameter, you're a lightweight particle. Less than 5 micrometers. You can flit about, ride the currents until you meet a warm pair of lungs, and then you invite yourself round for dinner. And since when the weather is cold, people are more social, there's a lot of opportunity. Your visit is far more likely to be a welcoming experience. Now, the cells lining the respiratory tract are always hopping and bopping to the beat. Each cell comes equipped with a multitude of tiny little hairs, cilia, which waft up and down. The beat is set by the temperature. When it's hot, the cilia like to do the foxtrot. They move rather quickly. When it's cold, the movement is more like a slow waltz. The tempo impacts viral visitors. When the cilia are foxtrotting, a virus particle attempting a landing is quickly swept up and out of the lungs. Oops, no dinner. But in colder weather, the slow pace allows the virus to settle down inside one of the cells. Dinner time. So, to avoid getting the flu this winter season, you need to concentrate on controlling your environment. Step 1. You want to ensure the hairs in your nares are foxtrotting by making the air warmer. But you must ensure that the warmer air is not drier air. Heaters are able to warm air, but they also dry the air out. Time for a plan B? A heater plus a humidifier? Definitely a less risky option, a power guzzling one, which will fail when you have to go to the bathroom. And you will have to go sometime. So you might want to consider something that works anywhere. A nose warmer. This strategy has a few added benefits. It's environmentally friendly and you'll save on your electricity bill. Plus, you'll look fabulous and it'll help you keep slimmer. Using a nose warmer will help you create better body chemistry. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry so you optimize your health and the health of your family? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com, browse our library, or enroll in one of our free e-courses. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who's prone to coughs and colds? Share this video with them so they can manipulate their environmental conditions to keep those bugs away. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.